Hey guys, welcome back to You Asked For It. On today's You Asked For It, I'm answering Kevin from Facebook who tagged me in a meme. So today's subject, answering Kevin's question, is about decompression. And decompression is a term that flies around the rescue community often, which basically in a nutshell is telling people to give dogs time to adjust to any new environment. And the meme reads, adopted dogs take 3 days to decompress, 3 weeks to start to know your routine, and 3 months to start to feel at home. Give them a chance. So I'm going to be as brief as possible today. Number one, I got a lot going on. And number two, I'm going to be doing a more in-depth video, almost like a tutorial on decompression and how to properly help a dog decompress and acclimate to a new environment. But for today, I'm going to run through a few quick hits. First of all, I get that whole meme. I understand what they're saying. I know why rescues do that. They want to try to help dogs stay in their homes. They want to try and help adopters understand that it does take time. But I don't believe in 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months. I believe that it varies. It varies by the dog. It varies by the environment, the handler, the people in the home. There are so many variables as to how long it takes a dog to decompress and feel comfortable in their new environment. I get it, I'm a rescuer. We want our adopters to succeed. We want the dogs that we adopt out to succeed. So we want to empower adopters with information so they understand that it takes time. But this just doesn't apply to dogs that you adopt. What about puppies? You want to talk about 3 days, 3 weeks, and 3 months? If you get a puppy, you're talking potentially 3 years. Yeah, that's right, 3 years, because guess what? If you get an 8-week-old puppy, you don't know what that puppy's adult temperament is going to be like when she or he is 3 years old and matures. So keep that in mind too when you're getting a puppy and they start to get 1.5 years, 2 years old, and maybe they're starting to change. They might not be changing, they just might be evolving into the dog that they were meant to be. But that's why training, socialization, exercise, stimulation, all that stuff comes into play with puppies or any dog for that matter. The bottom line is this with decompression. First and foremost, don't put a time frame on it. Don't put 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, okay? This is just a meme on the internet, and frankly, it means absolutely nothing because like I said, each dog, each environment is different, okay? So don't put time frames or time constraints on your dog or your adopted dog's progress or development or acclimating to your new environment. Just understand it takes time. One thing you want to avoid is overwhelming your dog socially when they first arrive. And what I mean by that is don't put them in any overwhelming social situations. Don't take them to a street fair. Don't have 40 people over your house. Don't take them to the dog park. Start small, incremental exposure to social situations. Maybe a walk down the street, a walk down the park, introduction to a couple of friends, etc. Take it slow when it comes to social interactions. Overwhelming your dog socially could cause some issues. Take it slow. What you absolutely, under any circumstances, should never do is nothing. I know you're probably wondering, what the hell am I talking about? How could we not do nothing, right? Well, a lot of times rescues will relay information to adopters that with decompression, you don't want to do anything for a few weeks. Let the dog, settle in and feel comfortable. That is the absolute worst thing you can do is nothing. Like I said, we don't want to overwhelm our dogs, but we want to get into action immediately. We want to get our dogs on our schedule. We want to provide structure and guidance and supervision while the dog, traverses around our home and gets used to new smells and areas. And, if it's a rescue dog, they may never have had their feet on tile or hardwood floors or carpet. Little things like that could freak them out. So we want to help them and guide them and supervise them. But we want them to inspect and investigate and experience their new environment. Having a safe place like a crate or kennel where you can provide them with some, peace all by themselves, because we don't want new dogs roaming around our house unsupervised, okay? That's not a good idea. So actually confinement could be a good thing when you bring a new adopted dog into your home. Seriously consider crate training or crating your new addition. Daily training. Do not wait to start training, okay? Day one, you should be doing at least sits, downs, comes, going for walks with your new dog. You want to get them working. You want to start getting that mind going and letting them understand that, hey, okay, you're going to work them every day, and you know what? They're going to enjoy working for you. Stimulation, people hear me talk about it all the time. Mental and physical stimulation are important. This is why we don't want to do nothing with our new addition, right? Now, granted, if there's any physical issues, maybe there's some physical limitations or the dog is recovering from a spay or a neuter, then yeah, obviously we have to be careful with physical stimulation. But that daily stimulation, daily training, doing mini sessions throughout the day, maybe getting a fun puzzle toy for the dog, a recreational chew, definitely stimulate that mind from day one. Do not do nothing. And love, obviously. Why the heck do we get dogs, right? We get dogs because we want companions and, we want to save them and we want to adopt them. Love them. Provide a safe, loving, consistent, calm environment for them, okay? That's the best thing you could do for them to make them feel comfortable. But make sure that when you are giving them love, you are acknowledging good, calm behavior and you're not giving them love when they're crazy, super excited. Remember, reward calm, ignore crazy. So that's it in a nutshell. Obviously, I'm going to do a more in-depth video and more instructional tutorial about decompression, but I did want to answer Kevin's question about this on YouTube. I'll see you guys next time on You Asked For It.